What's up, guys? It is Sunday. As you guys can see by the title, this is not a normal trading video. Since it's Sunday, it's the day of worship. I wanted to come on here and share my faith and how that we can draw correlations with the Bible in trading and make sure that we don't fall in these worldly traps like some people in this space do. I mean, not some people in this space, just like anybody that gets access to a large amount of money. So yeah, I want to start doing these pretty often. At least every Sunday. That would be ideal. But yeah, let's kind of get into it, guys. I don't have too much prepared, just a few verses on my phone, right? Again, just want to share my faith, and yeah. So, First Timothy 6:10. This is out of the CSB version of the Bible. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil, and by craving it, some have wandered away from the faith and pierced themselves with many griefs. What this is saying to me, as you can see in the first sentence, for the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil. It's not the money itself that's the evil. It's the love of money, right, guys? We can't get too caught up in these worldly possessions. We have to keep our eyes on what's right. We have to fix our eyes on God. That's number one. Jesus calls us to make disciples of all nations. It's not about the materialistic things. It's not about the cars. It's not about the clothes. It's not about, where you can go, travel the world, whatever. We're here to make disciples of all nations. We're lucky to be alive. God has gifted us this earth, and we need to do this for the glory of Him, right? We just can't get caught up on these worldly things, and we just gotta stay faithful if we truly believe. And if you don't believe, I genuinely encourage you to find the truth. Find a conviction. It's like trading, guys. Like, if you don't have a conviction in your setup, it's not gonna, you're not gonna have the confidence to believe in it and take that trade. The same thing can be applied to trading, right? The same thing can be applied to any religion, the religion that you choose, right? If you don't have conviction in that religion, do you really believe in it? Right, guys? Again, it's the love of money. It's not money itself. Money can be used for so much good, right? There's a verse in the Bible, I think I have it on here. So Acts 4:36 through 37. Joseph, a Levite from Cyprus by birth, the one the apostles called Barnabas, I'm sure you guys are familiar, which is translated son of encouragement, sold a field he owned, brought the money, and laid it at the apostles' feet. This is a great example in the Bible of people using money for good. This is what we need to aspire to be like, guys. We don't need all these fancy cars, right? If God put us in this position to become profitable traders and be profitable traders, we need to be responsible with this gift, and we need to use it for good. Right, guys? It's not the works. I'm not saying that it's the works that are going to get you to heaven. It's by faith that you are saved. It says that in the Bible. But if you truly have faith, then the works will come along with that, right? Make sure you're using the money for good. We don't want to go down that slippery slope of buying all these materialistic things. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's not even going to satisfy you. Maybe it'll satisfy you for a little bit, but God is our true joy. God is what's going to bring us true happiness in our lives, guys. I have a few more verses in here. This is a pretty common verse that I have right here. A lot of people can interpret this wrong, right? I'll just read it. It's Luke 18:25. For it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. Now, the way that I used to interpret this is I can't get rich and be a servant of God. That's just not the case. What it's saying here is that when you have access to all this money, you also gain more access to the worldly things, right? Like a big one that I can think of is like pride. When you get money, I'm not saying this is everybody, but our human tendencies is to become prideful and think we're better than everybody. That's not true. We're all created equal in God's image, right? Just this verse isn't saying to not get rich, right? It's saying that we can't use the riches that we've been blessed, the riches that we've been blessed by God by, for bad, if that makes sense. We need to use it for good, give to the homeless, give to the people that are actually in need. It's selfish to go buy a Ferrari, right? When somebody is without a home, without a car on the streets. And I get it, you've earned that money, and they may not be in the best circumstances. Maybe they didn't even work. Maybe they just don't even have a drive in life. That doesn't mean that we can't help them, right? All right, guys, this is the last verse that I have. No servant can serve two masters, since either he will hate one and love the other, or he will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. This is kind of a scary verse for us as traders, because we've been dedicated to making this trading journey work. We've been dedicated to trying to become profitable, trying to make this money. But what you guys need to remember through this journey is that we need to keep God. We need to keep our eyes on God. We need to fixate on God before trading. And then everything will work out after that. Maybe, I'm not saying that this is the circumstance for everybody. Maybe you're unprofitable because God's trying to show you that you need to chase Him before you chase anything else in your life. Maybe that's you. Maybe that's me. I honestly found myself becoming prideful with my trading, which is weird because I'm not even profitable yet. Thinking that I'm better in a sense than other people, which is absolutely not true. I'm not even like a great trader. I work hard at it, but I think God is trying to show me that I need to be more humble with what I do. And that, again, pride is what's going to kill you with this money stuff. You have to stay grounded. You have to stay humble, not only in a religious sense, but also with trading. You get prideful and you start thinking you're the best. You're going to blow all that money. I promise you that. You'll lose it 10 times quicker than you got it. I promise you that. So it's important to stay humble during this trading journey. And again, keep your eyes fixated on God. But that's about it for this video. I'm going to try to post these every Sunday, just kind of a raw type of video. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.